guys, so today's video is going to be a quick tutorial on how I curl my hair, and I transformed it into a nice beautiful full bodied curly look. So check out the tutorial and then I'll be right back with my thoughts on this hair. Also, before the tutorial even starts, go ahead and hit that like button. It'll help me out so much and it only takes like 2 seconds. Now back to the tutorial.
So hopefully you can see how beautiful this body wave hair is in its natural state. So pretty and so full. So I'm going to just go ahead and part the hair. This is 4 bundles of 24-inch body wave hair, Peruvian body wave hair to be exact. This first row, I just wanted to pretty much use no product, but word to the wise, when you use no product on hair and you're not, how do you say it? I didn't straighten the hair. I just went from straight natural Peruvian body wave to curls. I did either need to straighten the hair or use product, which you'll see in a little bit that I did go ahead and use some products, and you'll see what products I used. I am using the Hot Tools XL Barrel, I believe it's 24 karat flat iron. Wow, that's a long name. And I'm just taking different size sections. I am for the most part curling towards me. I believe that I did curl like towards me and away from me in different areas of the hair, just to switch up the texture and not make it so uniformed. But the way that these curls are coming out, they're pretty much coming out like Shirley Temple curls. The hair is very long, 24 inches as I said before, so of course that XL barrel comes in handy because the hair is really long. And I'm able to get all of the hair in there, and I'm also able to do larger sections of hair at once. It did take me about 45 minutes to curl all of this hair because, again, it is 4 bundles. Typically, I would do maybe about 2 bundles, 2.5 bundles whenever I sew down or hot glue bundles and a wig, and this was the first row. Came out really pretty, but I just knew that as soon as I went ahead and put the wig on that the curls were going to drop very fast because I didn't have any product in it. As you can see from that little white stuff, that's pretty much glue. I did use the hot glue gun method. That is pretty much the fastest and easiest way for me to make my wigs, since I do switch out my wigs so often. I do obviously prefer the sew method because the wigs pretty much last forever when I sew the bundles to the cap. This hair here is really gorgeous. I bleached the knots. I did forget to mention at the end of the video, but I did co-wash the actual hair and I let it air dry. So in the beginning, when you've seen those natural waves in the hair, that was after it was co-washed and air dried and, you know, hot glued to the wig. Shameless plug, I do have a tutorial on how I hot glue my wigs. I have that linked in the description box if you're interested in learning. And yeah, curling the hair is pretty much self-explanatory. I just take different size pieces. I don't do it really uniformed for the purpose of, you know, my everyday looks. I kind of like it when the pieces are different sizes and they're curled different ways. I just want it to be nice and curled, but I'm not going to like a wedding or anything. And here I'm on Snapchat. But I'm not going to a wedding or I'm not taking photos, so it doesn't have to be like perfect, tight, uniform curls. I just want it to be like a nice, flirty look. So I am using my Sebastian Shapers Plus on this row, and that's how the second row came out. I did go ahead and start using my Sebastian's Shapers Plus hairspray just to give the hair a little bit of hold so that all this work would not go to waste and like the curls drop instantly. Because the hair is so long, it kind of makes it heavy in the sense of like the waves or the curls will drop very quick. So use a little bit of a holding spray if you do want to keep your curls a little bit longer. In the next row, I'm going to add a little bit of an oil as well because I realized I really wanted the curls to stay and I wanted to make sure I combated any frizz. You know, sometimes when you leave out the house, your curls are pretty. By the time you hit the elements, they kind of frizz up, and it's probably because you need a bit of a, you know, an oil or a silken sheen or something like that in the hair. So far it's coming along very well. This is 4 bundles, so if I would have used 2 bundles, it would have went so much faster and it would not be as full. So if you're going for a more natural look, I definitely would suggest doing maybe like 2 bundles, 2.5 bundles with your lace frontal. And this is finally the top. I decided on a side part, so I went ahead and added a little bit of oil, and I'm sectioning each part and curling it. The only error that I made is that when I got to the top, I should have curled the hair away from my face, kind of so that it would give that nice Farrah Fawcett, you know, feathered look. But I did curl it towards my face, which is not a big deal, but you know, trial and error, you learn each time you do something like this. I am trying to get more into curls and, you know, different things like that, because usually I don't do curls for the sake of time. It's just easier to do body wave and put a little water, a little conditioner, and keep it going. But I do kind of want to step my game up when it comes to styling hair and get really good at this stuff. So this is just practice. Practice makes perfect. Don't forget to leave any suggestions on ways that I can improve my curling ability. I will be telling you more about the hair as soon as the curls are done. And I did leave out a little bit of hair in the front, as you can see, and that was for baby hair purposes. This hair was pre-plucked, and the baby hair worked out perfect. I didn't have to pluck anything at all, and it looked beautiful. So you'll see that in the next clip. And I am done.
And here's a close-up of the hair and the curls. Super pretty. I did use the hot glue gun method to make this wig. So that's pretty much how I make my wigs. That was a bit of a speed through situation, but I just wanted to show you how the hair looked before I curled the hair. It does take me a minute to curl hair. I think it took me like 45 minutes. This hair was sent to me by a company by the name of UAmazing. Their hair is pretty amazing. I requested Peruvian body wave hair, length 4 24-inch bundles and 1 18-inch 13x4 lace frontal. Surprisingly, I did use all of the hair. I don't know, for some reason when I made this wig, I just was in the mood for a super full wig, and I did choose to make the wig that I was gonna curl full of all things. Again, this hair is body wave. You guys did see in the talk through tutorial that it started off with a beautiful body wave texture. I really did like the hair in its natural state, but again, I was just in the mood for some curls. My biggest thing is I am not good with curls, so I did those curls about 2 days ago and they lasted. My biggest issue is I don't know how to curl my hair and make it last. Like, I need somebody to slide in my DMs and teach me how to curl my hair, like, and make it super on fleek. I feel like I do these Shirley Temple curls, but I don't know if I'm doing it all right. So if you know a creator who has some really awesome tutorials on how to curl hair and it looks fleeky, make sure to leave the information or like a link to their videos in the comment section. Also, wrapping hair is another big thing for me. Like, I don't wrap my hair at night because I feel like whenever I do, I wake up and it's still crimped, and it also is like, it still needs to be like fixed, if that makes sense. So you guys see on my channel, the pattern is I usually do like body wave hair, and I'll just style the body wave hair because I know I can sleep on that hair, I can re-wet it in the morning and it'll still look good. Whereas if I waste or take my time to put curls in my hair, it takes me 45 minutes to an hour to put curls in my hair just to go to sleep that night and all the curls are damaged and I have to re-curl it in the morning. I'm just not interested because I don't have time to wake up every single morning and put, you know, curls in my hair. So I did redo these curls a little bit earlier, and as you can see, they still were like formed together. So like I did the curls and I kind of tidied up the house to put the kids down for a nap, and then I just used a little bit of an oil to pull them apart. I don't want them to drop too much, but again, I don't want them to be like Shirley Temple uniform curls. I do like the way I curl hair. I just want to practice and perfect it, if that makes any sense. But the hair itself worked pretty well. It did not give me any issues. From the curling that I did, you see that it did work out well. In the beginning, the first few rolls, I just curled the hair with no product. Then I realized because I did not straighten out the hair, it still had that body wave texture. It was best for me to add product or straighten it out, and I didn't feel like straightening it out, so I went ahead and added a little bit of my Sebastian Shapers Plus hairspray, and then as I did a few rolls, I realized that it also needed a serum. So I'm out of my Cara Silk Sheen, which is my favorite like hair oil or hair sheen to put in hair. And so since I was out of that, I went to an oldie but goodie, the OGX Vitamin E Oil. That worked fine, but it just doesn't work as amazing as my other oil. But it did add a little bit of a shine and kind of help combat the frizz, because I did take it from a natural body wave texture to curly without like straightening it out first. It kind of needed that oil. The curls did last because I did not, I kind of left it on that mannequin head that night, and then the next morning I put it on and wore it all day. And then last night I slept in that wig. I did like pin it. I did 2 buns. I kind of just twisted them and put a bonnet on, but I think I should have put a scarf around this part because I wanted to lay flatter. And then of course it was like super frizzy where I had to do it all over again this morning. So again, I just need a little bit of help and guidance to understand like how to work with hair in like press styles. Even like bone straight, I always have issues because I work, you know, do all this work, put all this product to make it bone straight. I don't know how to wrap it, so when I go to sleep and wake up the next day, no matter how hard I try to wrap it, I still have to spend like 30 minutes, 20-30 minutes a day so I can redo it. And I just don't have that time because I am a mom of 2, but I am rambling. Uamazing actually was a really good company to work with. I believe they sent the hair via DHL, don't quote me, but I think if it wasn't DHL, it was FedEx. It got here in 3 business days. I do remember that, and the hair was pretty good. I did bleach the knots, and they bleached no problem. The hair did come in this really nice bag, which is really cool because I can save it and store this wig in here forever and remember where the hair came from. Because you guys know they used to send, different companies would send those pink Ziplocs, and if this hair came in one of those when I store it, I would have no idea what the vendor was if I wanted to like reorder some or request or, you know, refer somebody to the hair. But it is super beautiful. It is true to length, 24 inches all the way down. I definitely could have kind of spaced it out and did like 22, 22, 24, 24, or 18, 22, 24, something like that. And that probably would have been better for this curly look. I find that when you have layers in your hair, the curls look a little bit more natural and they flow opposed to it all being one length. But I wanted to switch it up because I never do all one length in any of my hair. And the beauty or the benefit of doing one length is that it's super full all the way down, opposed to when you get a bunch of different layers and it kind of is like thinner at the ends, if that makes any sense. But I feel like I'm rambling and I do not want to hold you guys. So if you are interested in this hair, you can use code HOT, that's H-O-T, and receive 10% off when purchasing. I do have that and a link to the hair and all the information on this hair listed in the description bar, so don't forget to check that out. Also, don't forget to hit the like button. It'll help me out so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. Also subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.